Merry Meet. Let's go ahead and pull some reading prompts for February. I'm going to go ahead and light a candle. It is January 30th, and I just really feel motivated to pull some prompts for some reading. I recently finished Holiday Heart on Kindle, and that was really fantastic. And I have I'm almost done with Matilda, which is another prompt I got from last week, was reading a childhood favorite. And I'm almost done with I forget, Sabrina Jeffries' 'Twas the Night After Christmas. So I am reading those two. Those are the ones I have left. And so I felt like I want to go ahead and pull some prompts now. That way I am all set up. I already have 3 other books I know I'm going to be reading for February that are really based around Valentine's Day. But I figured I'm going to pull 4 prompts to kind of help along the way. I thought I would challenge myself to reading 7 books next month. So anyway, one of the books I am going to be reading, this was recommended by my kiddo. It's Long Live the Pumpkin King. And I got this for my kiddo for their birthday last year. We're really big Nightmare Before Christmas fans, and from what they were telling me, it takes place in Sally goes to Valentine's Land, for her honeymoon with Jack, and I just thought that would be really neat to kind of do explore more of the story, more of that that theme of Nightmare Before Christmas. And anyway, I'm really excited to read this. This is probably one of my most excited thing I'm going to read next month. So I will be reading that. I will show you what else I'm planning on reading. Alright, this is on Kindle. This is The Cowboys Forever Valentine by Linda Olson. And I already started it. I'm in chapter 1. And it's very sweet right now. I can tell it's going to be a very sweet romance. And it's pretty much where this woman, she had a sweetheart. They broke up under, some suspicion, and things just didn't work out. And her father passed away, and there's a clause where she has to get back together with the man who broke her heart. And so, yeah, it's interesting. And so I thought it was very sweet. And obviously I kind of picked the title because it's Valentine Forever. So, or Forever Valentine. So that is one of them I'm going to be reading. It's a Kindle book. So, yeah. Alright, so the next book I am reading on Kindle is A Secret Bride for His Valentine's Day. So this, the heroine is Love, and her father just passed away, and she is going out west to see her grandmother and live on the ranch there. And Michael works in that area. He's also fulfilling a dying wish for his father to kind of care for his ranch. And so what it sounds like, it's going to be a neighbor, kind of boy next door love story. So yeah, I am excited. I think the cover is very pretty. Like I said, I've been really drawn to those covers lately. So those are my 3 that I'm planning on reading through February. And yeah, but I want to go ahead and pull a few from the jar. So I do admit I did cheat a little bit. I was so excited that I wanted to pull one. I went ahead and pulled one before being on camera, but I saved it because it was a good one, and I'm really liking this. So, a book you received for your birthday. and I know exactly which one I'm going to do for that, and I'll share it with you. Alright, so this is Claire Delrex, probably pronouncing her last name wrong, The Rose Red Bride. This is the beginning of a series that's based off of kind of fairy tales. My kiddo got this for me for my birthday, and I haven't got a chance to read it, so I'm excited. I'm not exactly certain what it's about. Let me read the back real quick. Okay, so this sounds like it's a knight in shining armor that went wrong kind of story. Pretty much it takes place in medieval times when the heroine thought she was being romanced, but it turns out she was kidnapped and forced into marriage, but I guess in the end, they end up falling in love. So I'm not exactly certain which fairy tale this is based off. I was thinking of Rose Red. I was thinking Rose Red and Snow White, but it sounds a little bit different. So I guess reading it, I'll figure out more about what fairy tale this is based off of. Okay, let's go ahead and pull something else from the jar. Okay, I got two. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's see, what do we got? A book with an illustrated cover. Alright, I just did this one, so I gonna set that aside. I did that for January. I did a graphic novel, and also Matilda, and also it was my 100-day creative writing book that I'm reading. So this one, a book with stars on the cover. I just did that one too for January. Okay, I can't do that one again. So let's try again. Here, we're gonna shake it up. Okay, nice. Shake. Okay, now we're gonna try again. Alright, here we go. What's this one? Ooh. I like this. A book with your favorite color on the cover. Well, I am wearing one of my favorite colors, which is like this rose gold pink. I also love purple. So let me go look and see what I have. Okay, I picked my book. This is A Duchess by Midnight, Awakened by the Kiss series by Charis Michaels. I think I pronounced her first name wrong. But I got this in the summer. I haven't had a chance to read it yet. From what I can tell, it's I think the second or third book in the series, where it's basically a retelling of Cinderella, but from the stepsister's point of view, one of the stepsisters. And yeah, let me go ahead and read the back to kind of review it real quick. Okay, so basically it's about one of the stepsisters that isn't as bad as she seems, and she's actually trying to open a school for young girls in the 1800s, and she meets the hero. He has two nieces that need some help, and anyway, they get together. And so anyway, it looks really pretty. I love the pink. I love the sunset color. So I'm excited to read it and see what will be. All right. Maybe I should shake it up again, just in case. Okay. Let's see. All right, let's see. A nonfiction book. Oh, that's going to be a hard one. But let me see what I can find. All right. I don't have any nonfiction books available with me right now. on my bookcase. So I am just going to hold on to that to see if maybe I see something on Kindle or library or my bookshop. And so that one's like a maybe prompt. So let's go ahead and see what else. Okay. Okay, read a book on your TBR with the longest title. Okay, let's see what I can find. Okay, so the one I have is A Bride Opens Up Shop in El Dorado, California. So I just recently got this book. And I think this goes along well with my historical Western romance kick, and so I think I will enjoy reading this. And it definitely is long enough. It has 8 words in the title, so that will fit for the challenge. Or if I even don't get even if I don't get to that one, if I want to give myself a little break, this one definitely works for it too. So, yeah, but we will see if I get around to it. Okay, last plump. Okay, here we go. Let's see what's coming up. A book with mountains on the cover. All right, let's see what I can find. Okay, so the one I found was Lindsay Sands' Surrender to the Highlander. There's definitely beautiful mountains in the background. And then here too. So, and that will be really nice. I've never read this book, so I don't even know what it's about. Let me look and see. Okay, so it's about Edith. She's been ill, and she wakes up in a castle in Scotland. This is in medieval times, and so she's there. She kind of figures out what's going on, and anyway, they fall in love, and it seems like she's really innocent. She grew up in a nunnery, and so it just seems really interesting. I think it's part of a series, if I remember correctly. I do have a couple of Lindsay Sands books, but I haven't read the series yet. But from what I've read of her books in the past, even if it is part of the series, it's easy to pick up what's happening. There's not like that much of a difference of like what's going on here. It's pretty much very easy to follow. So I do really like the cover, and I like the mountains, and I love Lindsay Sands' writing. She makes me laugh so much, so I'm looking forward to that. Alright, other than that, what's going on? I recently reorganized my bookcase. Definitely been more motivated reading, and so my bookcase was so out of order. So now it's all more organized. I definitely have it organized by author. They have a lot of authors. Lindsay Sands is one of them. And then Lisa Calpez and Amanda Quick. So I'm really glad that I have things kind of organized. And I'm excited to get into February and read what I can read. And I will keep an eye out for a nonfiction. So, alright, that's what I have for today. And I will see you later on.